Welcome back to the Vuvuzela. Today we're in Salt Rock and we're going to be talking to Linda, an audiologist, about her business and what she's been doing during lockdown. Welcome, Linda.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. Tell us a little bit more about you and your local business here in Salt Rock.
Well, I've been in Ballito now for 4 years. I'm a hearing aid acoustician. So my passion lies in hearing testing and fitting and adjusting of hearing aids. And I also do hearing aid accessories and hearing aid batteries. So that's my main passion.
Wonderful. And have you been busy during lockdown?
Well, with the announcement of lockdown, that first level 1, I had to close my practice. And with that, came change, and positive change actually. So I had to move my practice to Salt Rock Centre, and I'm so fortunate to share this lovely space in Aziku where we're trying to create a little health hub for everyone. So I wasn't so busy within that first period, but it is definitely picking up now because, like eyes, we always have to see, and people always need to hear as well. So that never stops.
There's a whole perception about hearing aids are only for old people, but I personally know that's not true. Not that I have them myself, but someone dear and close to my heart does. Just go into a little bit more detail about the types of hearing aids and different ages of people, just to give obviously our viewers a little bit more info.
Well, there's more than 6 million people worldwide with hearing loss, and it's definitely not something that only affects the elderly. With this period of wearing masks, I've actually had a lot of patients with a mild to moderate hearing loss. I'm starting at a very younger age that has come to me for their hearing tests. And I think the big thing to remember is that hearing aids aren't those big ugly bananas behind the ear anymore. They can be so small and discreet, like this little one that I'm wearing in my ear, or they can also be rechargeable, something like this. So you can charge your hearing aids, you can put them right in your ear, and they actually work with phones these days. So you can use an app on your phone to change volumes and programs, and you can actually become your own audiologist. What's lovely about audiology is that we focus on improving technology every day. So hearing aids has actually become so popular in a wide range of the age spectrum. And through this developing technology, we can now, even during this period of time that we're going through, fit patients with their hearing aids at home while I'm here in my practice, just via an app. Do fine-tuning for them, adjustments for them, and even send out self-testing kits. So we are quite equipped, to handle any form of hearing loss or any age of person with a hearing loss at this point of time.
It's incredible what technology has done, from those massive old hearing aids to this incredible technology with new colors, and people can listen to music through their hearing aids so much. If somebody does think that they have a hearing problem, or if a partner thinks that their partner's got a hearing problem, what can you recommend in terms of dealing with that situation? Because I also think it's one of those things that the person has to acknowledge.
A lot of people actually learn to deal with their hearing loss, and that's not always a good thing. We are human and we adapt and we adjust. So if you have a mild hearing loss and you don't do anything about it, you will kind of get into the habit of accusing other people that they mumble or that they're not speaking clearly. Or you would constantly ask someone to repeat themselves or turn up the TV at home. Or you would take yourself out of a conversation completely just because you're too embarrassed to ask people to repeat whatever they have said, or that you maybe heard completely something different. So if you identify some of these things that I've just mentioned, there is a huge chance that there is some form of hearing loss, and it definitely is something that you need to realize for yourself. You know, I've told you before that I've saved a lot of marriages with fitting of hearing aids, and that's an absolute truth. You have to just do it as a family, get together, do your hearing tests once a year, make sure you know your hearing status, and then just take it from there basically.
Wonderful. It's been an absolute eye-opener to learn more about audiology and what you do. So thank you so much for joining us on the Vuvuzela. It's been a wonderful experience.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Vuvuzela. We will be sharing Linda's details with you, and if you've got any hearing issues, she's your go-to girl. Until next time.